All right, hey y'all, good afternoon. This is a Pisces point of view with Miss Max and Dual Goddess. We are back for a day two. How y'all doing? As we said previously, today's subject is going to be, is it really exclusion or are y'all just being messy? Gender differences. And we're going to start with this current article about the Aretha Franklin song, Natural Woman, because this honestly touches head on it, nail on the head with this article. According to the New York Post, it was an article that it was a tweet that was put out blasting Aretha Franklin's "Natural Woman" song by a fake transgender activist. And the tweet goes to say, Aretha Franklin's 1968 song "Natural Woman" perpetuates multiple harmful uh, anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. This song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA is requesting it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. Now, I am a very much proud card carrier of the LGBTQ community, but I have so many questions, so many questions about this situation here. Speaking as a woman who, I identify as a natural born woman because there is very much so a such thing as a natural woman. I don't understand why we're now trying to create an issue with a 55-year-old song. I'm going to give my perspective from my point of view, and we're gonna go through this. Oh, because oh my goodness, I don't understand. I really don't. But Miss Max has some strong opinions, right? And we want to hear what she got to say. She's not part of our card carriers, but she's still a part of the female community. So hey, this is what we're talking about. We are not speaking to our transgender men, our lovely transgender men. This is not a conversation for you. This is for us women and transgender women as a whole. So, Miss Max, how you doing?
Hey. Well, my son had called me this morning and he's like, "Ma, I got a question for you."
Mm-hmm.
And he went on to tell me about this whole Aretha Franklin ordeal. And then he said, "Well, my question to you is, do you feel like a natural woman?" I said, "Fuck yeah." Like, that's the only way I know. Like, what else am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? How else am I supposed to feel? You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
And I started thinking about this. And like, this is not the first time that I've thought about this whole thing when it comes to sexuality and gender and all of this stuff. So I'm going to say this: love who you want to love, be who you want to be. But it's now starting to, as I am a woman, born a female, born a woman. I'm able to give birth. I had, well, not anymore. I had partial hysterectomy, but I don't got all of it anymore. But I have 4 children. I birthed 4 children, got stretch marks to show it, all that good stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Like birth certificates
Right.
to prove it. As a woman
Mm-hmm.
that is natural, born this way, I woke up like this. Okay.
Right.
Um, I just like it seems like every time I go to say it, I'm getting stopped. So give me a moment.
Look here. Okay, we gonna hope these lovely spirits stop stopping you because we need
I am
your
also a
opinion here.
Black woman. You get what I'm saying? So
Oh,
not only am I a woman, I am a Black woman. Okay. So when I see shit like this, and again, love who you want to love, be who you want to be, but stop digging at me. Stop making me feel bad for who I am. You
right,
get what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to make you feel bad for who you are. You want to be accepted. But if for some reason, while you're wanting to be accepted, you're excluding the source. You're trying to emulate me, not to be funny. I'm not, you understand what I'm saying? But it's like, well, damn,
right,
I get that you want to have specific rights. I get it. I understand that. But for me, it's just like, leave me the fuck alone. Leave us alone. Those who were born this way, leave us the fuck alone when you're fighting for whatever it is that you're fighting for. Stop making us feel like something is wrong with us for being born this way. Because now it looks as though you now have more men coming in trying to tell us women what to do. You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, single lives matter too. At the end of the day, because I don't identify as anything else. You get what I'm saying? And
right.
respect that. You want respect? Shit, respect is earned, not given. I don't give a fuck who you are. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, respect who I am. While you over here trying to get all like at the end of the day, damn, like it seemed like but y'all always fighting for something, and it's like ain't nobody saying nothing to y'all. You over here attacking this lady's song because you like she was born a fucking woman. You get what I'm saying? She was born a
Mhm.
woman. Why the fuck would she not feel natural in that sense? You feel natural in the skin that you're in, regardless of how you identify. Let her be great.
Right.
I'm that.
Look, I understand. I do. For me, I understand the today's issues with everything that's going on and with the transgender community as a whole. It is very much so. Um, some of the things that are going on is very disgraceful, and I do not agree with a lot of things that have gone on, especially within just the last past 10 years. But I'm not about to negate us as women who are, as you say, born this way, us natural born women, because to include my fellow the trans women. I still see you as a woman. I'm not taking that from you. I'm just letting you know that, especially in this situation, like for this song, this was for a time when this woman was going through a lot in her life. She was speaking on her emotions and how the man in her life was finally making her feel like she was a natural woman, in the sense of love, being feminine in her right, being able to be open to being the woman that she perceived herself as for the man that she wanted to be with. It is not to what do you say, perpetuate any stereotypes. There was no perpetuation going on. It is 55 years ago. As far as with this song goes, this is about a woman who is finally coming into her womanness, feeling feminine, feeling sexy, feeling wanted by a man. This ain't got nothing to do with you as a transgender. It is not to go against you. It is not to, it's not even to exclude you. If you feel like a natural woman, claim your natural womanness. She didn't say you make me feel like a natural born woman. She said you make me feel like a natural woman. That's it. Like you can feel that way too. To me, you can feel that way too. It is not exclusion. It is simply messiness. And I'm still stuck on the whole, like I gotta read more in the article, like I told you. I'm going to read the rest of the article because I wanted to understand the whole fake activist, transgender activist portion of that. But to step outside
Well,
of just that part,
but
to step out,
I did read that part, and they were saying, hold on a second,
uh-huh.
let me get to it. Where'd it go? It says that they were trying to make culture more fair for transgender individuals. That was like, even though they're not real activists, they did this in order to try to.
Okay, but were they transgenders? Like I
Yeah.
understand that they were transgenders.
To
Okay.
me, I don't give it. For me, I don't give a shit. Like you get what I'm saying?
But
Like,
I care. I care about that portion
why?
because, like I said, that article, the way they worded it, and honestly, it is as an article. It's the wording that grabs the attention of the readers. So
Mm-hmm,
I get the propaganda there. I understand that.
mm-hmm.
I don't understand the perpetuating stereotypes, anti trans stereotypes in a song that was written 55 years ago. Excuse me, written and performed 55 years ago because it wasn't a dig at transgenders. It wasn't
Right. I
even
don't even think that what it is that I don't think that they meant the bullshit that they wrote from what I'm reading here. It was more to get noticed. You get what I'm saying? So they had
right.
to, I guess, had to start somewhere. So, so the first thing you do is target a deceased, gifted, who was gifted,
Right.
Black woman. When all the shit that we are going through right now, this is who you fucking choose. Like what? And you're
We're
not
not
even in this
going
freaking country.
right.
Like, what the fuck?
Like
You don't even live here.
I understand, transgender goes across continents, so it
No,
don't
no,
matter
no,
where
no.
you
What? No,
live.
no, no. It's the whole thing of this lady has nothing to do with however you are being treated in your country. You understand what I'm saying? And
Right.
at the end of the day, this you're not even in this country, but you pull an American Black woman that had songs, and you make her song
The staple to
the
your
face of your come on now.
yeah, that and especially because us as black women and them as transgender, we all are already going through enough so we're under enough firing squad at just as women in general,
Mm-hmm.
transgender women, black women especially. Obviously, I'm like, why we can't be here? We need to be supporting each other and stop trying to come for other women. Like this is a black woman
I
who
don't get
was
it.
born in a time where being black, number one, was not even popular. It was
But I
so
don't.
frowned upon and
Oh,
disrespected
excuse me.
that it made no sense. Then on top of that, add the fact that she is a woman with a voice
This thing is
and
saying
willing
9 minutes remaining.
see, I told you. They count the time that we spend on here even when it's not in recording. But like I was saying, it is crazy to me because I'm not gonna take anything from my transgender women. I love y'all. I sure as fuck find some of y'all gorgeous. This is surely, I'm a part of the community, and I ain't got nothing against you. I
Mm-hmm.
have something against people trying to create problems where they don't need to be. You
Right.
have
We're not
issues
my
going
thing is we're
on
not
right
bothering
now,
you. We're not bothering
right?
you. And for me, it doesn't matter for me when the song was made. The song could have been made yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? It could have been made
Right.
yesterday in my book. The fact that I, you understand what I'm saying, can't have a song like that I can look up to because someone else is offended that's trying to emulate who I am. That's a problem for me. And I know I can hit that can hit a lot of people the wrong way, but damn, my feelings matter too. Don't say
Right.
fuck my feelings and then tell me to pardon yours. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that.
Right. Like I don't feel like they're trying to perpetrate women and or me. I feel that for me personally, it's just the simple fact that the timing of the song to me does matter. If it were a song written today, I probably would be like, do you really think this
But then
artist is
but then
truly
but then again, if you thinking of it as of a today thing only, like if it was done yesterday, then again, then my feelings don't matter because now it's like, oh, but you got it. Like, no, at the end
right?
of the day,
Like I
no, I am
yeah,
who
like
the
I
fuck
said,
I
like
am.
I have
Leave me
nothing
alone.
against my
I
trans
shouldn't
women.
I shouldn't have
But
to.
it's not saying that, like I was saying, like it's not saying that you're not a woman. She said she felt like a natural woman,
And the
not a
thing of
natural
it,
born woman.
but
This is
that's what they feel.
sexual.
That's what they
This
feel.
is speaking sexually. This is speaking the intimacy of being her womanly self.
No, it's not. This is how I'm looking at it. To be a natural, anything natural, that means that it's organic, it's real in my book. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like you can't tell me, um, let me think of something. Oh, shit. Let's take hair, for instance. You have synthetic, it looks like the real thing. It can be, it can look like the real thing, and then you still have human hair. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, regardless of how you may feel about what you feel, you can feel and look at all freaking day, but I am. You understand what I'm saying? You can do whatever it is that you want to do, but at the end of the day, where does that leave me? At the end of the day, you saying, "Oh, for me not to be proud of being a I am versus synthetic." Like you get what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense. Like don't come getting on me or this lady for something that she is, and now she can't talk about, she can't sing about it because
Right, like I my issue is why are we trying to get it banned? Like it was a like I said for me, and I'm speaking on the song. The way her song is, it's speaking about her sexually. She's speaking about her sexual feelings of feeling like a woman, feeling womanly sexually. She's not talking about being born this way. She's talking about, feeling like, I'm saying, a lot because I try to say, not get us,
I see it.
flagged and banned off of YouTube and whatnot. But she's speaking of you getting in her nitty gritty, getting down and dirty with her man. He making her feel good as a natural woman.
But what is a natural woman? But then that's the question.
For her, being a natural woman in her time, at that time when she put that song out,
Hold that thought.
was
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
all right.
Okay, so you were saying that she was talking about um
Okay. Now I'm gonna go into the song. Yeah, like I said, because she's like she was saying, she was she woke up on one rainy morning, inspired weather today here in the Carolinas. um, and that she was feeling uninspired to have to face another day. Let's be real. We're gonna go through the lyrics. I'll go through these lyrics. She was feeling tired before the day that she met the man that she is referring to in this song, life was so unkind. It was so unkind for the time frame that she was in because women, black women especially, were treated like shit back then.
Mm-hmm.
And she was tired of feeling this way day after day. And she met this man who just came in her to her life and changed that feeling. But you're the key to my peace of mind. That I've read over these lyrics. I have listened to the song, and I am still trying to find where it is where it is being offensive or anti-transgender, like
Because
transgender transgender women,
because
because
I'm gonna
she
tell
is
you,
talking about what she was experiencing in her life as a woman who
right,
was seen as less than.
but what is a woman? You understand what I'm saying? In order for one to be like, well, I want to be that, you have to see it. You get what I'm saying? So
You coming from a side that, and I'll say this not to be offensive, but from the cisgender side.
what do
And
you
I
mean? What is,
understand
first of all, what is the cisgender?
cisgender, everybody's got new titles now. And I say the same thing when it comes down to all these new titles. What the
No.
but
It
being
has
a
nothing to do with the
no,
title. It has nothing to do with the title. My question literally is, what is a woman?
right. And I understand like I said, I'm wholly here for the being a woman. I'm born a female. I was born a female. I identify as female. So therefore I have nothing to say against the current things that are going on for transgender women. This does not apply though. This does not pertain to or trying to go against transgender women. So my point is not to be like, okay, but what is a woman? It is to simply state that this song is not meant to go against anyone.
Right.
This is about healing.
It's not supposed to.
This
It's
is
not
yeah,
about that.
but this is about
But I'm gonna tell you,
healing.
but I'm telling you where I think they feel like it's a problem, because they're using that natural. The word natural is a
Right.
problem for them. You get what I'm saying? So
And that's what I'm saying. Like you're not coming against the song. You're trying to have the song taken off of the airstreams, not because the lyrics themselves are offensive, but because the title, you feel triggered by the title. It's not a fit. You're triggered.
yeah, but there's
And
lyrics to the song. You make me feel like a natural woman. That's the chorus.
but that's what I'm saying. This is not about the actual the lyrics, the whole body of the song. This is strictly just speaking on one specific thing,
Mm-hmm.
the natural woman part.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Breaking down, when we're breaking down, talking about this song is not about saying, it's not coming towards saying that you're not a woman. This is talking about her feeling about being a woman in a time, especially a black. Now, here's my thing: if she would have said natural woman feeling, what if she would have said, "You make me feel like a natural black woman, a seen woman, a heard, a felt, a desired woman," would the reaction have still been the same? It's not about
No,
the song. It is just about that one word.
no, it is about that one word. And the reason why it's about, for me, that one word to them is because, again, you have synthetic hair, and then you have human hair. You get what I'm saying? A person that
But I won't say that because synthetic hair did not feel that it was born wrong.
You're right, right. But what I'm
So
saying, but some of the
I can
women
agree with
that
that.
wear it, some of the people, well, I'm gonna say this just to, ease up off the let me ease up off the gas a little bit. Because some people may feel offended by someone probably calling their hair synthetic. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's an issue. You get what I'm saying? It's always going to be an issue. Well, I don't wear synthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's motherfuckers out there like that. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like,
Yeah, no, I don't know that one because I'll be like, hold up, now if it is synthetic, call it synthetic. I get that,
but
but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like if you follow where I'm going with this, okay?
I'm
I'm
following it.
using
I'm following.
transgender and
And that's where I can't agree because it's
but it
you
is
using
true.
transgender as synthetic versus it just makes it sound like you're calling them fake. And I can't agree with that. That's
And
where
we're
you and
gonna
I will
agree to disagree on that one.
right. We're gonna agree
We're
to
gonna
disagree
agree
on
to
that.
disagree on
We're
that one.
gonna agree to disagree on that because I'm not. To me, I feel offense on that for me because of the simple fact that I don't take away from what another person feels. They feel when they were in most trans, as far as those that I follow on social media, those that I personally have met, they felt their entire lives like they were born in the wrong skin. They were born in the wrong gender, with the wrong parts. They feel that way. They feel like natural women. I understand
I saw a
this is how
TikTok.
they feel.
I saw a
Look.
TikTok. Wait. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. I saw a TikTok, and it made sense to me. It may not make sense to you, but it made perfect sense to me. Okay, and the gentleman said that the same thing you were saying. Oh, that's just how. If your child feels a certain way, then you should respect that, and you should follow. You should be on their side. So
Right.
the person said that they asked the mother, if your child felt like a bird, would you take it to a cliff and watch it jump off? And the mother said no. And he said, why? He said, because he's not a bird. And he said, why? He said, because he wasn't born with the equipment in order to fly. Do you see where I'm going with this?
No. You know why?
Why
And I say
not?
this. I'm gonna say this because if the question were posed to me as a mother, it's the same as yourself. If my child says they came to me saying they felt like a bird, I would teach my child to fly. You don't have to push. You don't have to take that kid to a cliff to shove them up a cliff or let them jump off a cliff to teach them to fly.
Explain to me how.
You can
Show
get
me.
the
Show.
equipment
No,
just
no, 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 no. We're talking about fuck the equipment. You understand? Fuck going to get equipment. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck going to the airport or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, your child thinks they're a bird, okay?
my child wants to
And they
fly.
want to be a bird. Let's just say it was.
Why are we talking? Look, as if they're not real motherfuckers that you consider to be. Oh, that's a bird right there. It's an
We're
actual.
not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not gonna do that. We're not. We're not. No,
We
ma'am.
got to show
We're
do
not
it.
gonna do that. We're not.
Let's
That's not the same. That is,
I
you are apples
can't.
and orange in it. Like real talk. Like this is
But that's
apples and
what the
oranges.
whole thing is. The whole situation, the whole conversation is apples and oranges. It truly is an apples and oranges conversation. Whether you agree about it, whether you disagree, it is truly an apples and oranges conversation. I don't negate the feelings of my transgender women
Mm-hmm.
because I don't, the same as I don't want them to negate my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
They are like I've said, they are very much valid in their feelings. However, in certain situations, in certain conversations, not situations, certain conversations, I will ask, well, how or why do you feel triggered for this? And speaking on with the Aretha Franklin situation,
Mm-hmm.
why do you feel triggered on this song? For is it the song itself, or is it just because you didn't feel, or people, or you weren't validated in your feelings of being a woman? This is not speaking to me. I'm questioning, why is it a problem for her who, for Aretha Franklin, who was at a time in her life feeling like less than a woman, to voice that she finally found someone to bring those emotions out of her and to be able to flaunt those emotions publicly. I'm not taking away from you feeling like your womanly self, transgender and all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take that away from you, but I'm going to come to you with a harder conversation. I'm not going to say, oh well, synthetic versus natural, because it's not that way for me.
Okay.
So it's not that for me. So I can't speak on it in that term, or with that type of terminology, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking, like I said, we ain't speaking to our transgender brothers.
Don't get
Love
me wrong. Like I said in the beginning, you love who you want to love. You understand what I'm
right,
saying? But at some point, me as what I consider a natural woman, okay, we have to start standing up for ourselves, because it seems like everybody is walking all over us just to be included, to be one of me.
right. This is that. That's my thing. There's a lot of everyone wanting to be included in everything that's going on in the past 10 years, that is driving me a little nuts. Wanting
Mm-hmm.
to be included in the
Just,
black
just,
way
just,
of living,
just
wanting
be.
to be
I'm going to
included in the
respect you regardless. You understand what I'm saying?
right,
As a human being, I'm going to value you because you're a human being, and I'm going to treat you as such. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless to
right,
the fact. But when you start digging at me, you understand what I'm saying? You start coming for me, like who I am. You get
right.
what
We
I'm saying? Who
all
I
triggered, because
identify
now
as.
I'm triggered. Right, like now you triggered. They triggered already because they feel some type of way about how what's coming towards them. Now,
But
in
the thing of
turn,
it is
they're
this.
triggering you
But the
in
thing of
return.
it,
It's just a lot of triggers.
lies,
A
lies,
lot of.
lies. And the thing of it is, like, I know for me, I ain't fucking with nobody. But this is how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, my feelings matter too. Because it's like, hold up, wait a minute. Like, you trying to erase me. You trying to like erase, like, no. You get what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, hold
Right.
on, pump your brakes. Ain't nobody saying you can't come over here. But hold
Right.
up.
I'm over here like, hey, hold up now, don't come for your allies. That's how you lose. That's how you lose the
You
partners.
coming over
That's
here
my
like
thing.
you
That
slay.
right. That's my thing. Don't come for your allies. I know all cisgender women are not allies, and I say it that way, and to specify, because there are so many that will just straight up go, I don't acknowledge transgender. You are a man, and that's all I ever see. I find that offensive, and I find that triggering to me,
Mm-hmm.
because you the same, and to me, the same folks that say stuff like that are the same ones that don't validate us as Black people in general, that don't validate the Black, brown, and indigenous people, that don't validate the LGBTQ people. They don't validate anything that is outside of their own personal or spiritual beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
It is, if it doesn't align with them, then it's automatically wrong, no, sinful, you're going to hell, all kinds of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will not make someone feel less than because it doesn't agree for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my issue comes at with
Right.
this situation.
Right.
Don't
Absolutely.
Don't try to devalue who I am in order to bring yourself up.
Right.
I am here
Absolutely.
to help bring you up. Sister, you my sister, regardless. Transgender sister. We sisters.
Right.
And I see
Absolutely.
you that way. You are part of my crew and I love
But
you.
then when you start attacking who I
Don't
am, just
right.
like
Don't
nah, all
come
bets
to
are
me
off.
in this way and be like, well, you should agree with me because she didn't say you made me feel like a woman. She had to say natural woman. Why is it a problem?
Right.
Do you feel like when you were born, you felt like you were supposed to be a woman? Like naturally, you felt like you were supposed to be a woman. And identify with that. Identify instead of coming for it, trying to degrade it, trying to belittle it or down it. Identify with it because you're a woman. You may have transgendered, but you felt all your life that you were a woman. You were a girl. You were meant to be this. So identify with it,
Mm.
claim it,
Mm-hmm.
take it on for yourself. Because, baby, I give it to you because to me, you're a woman. For you to be attacked for any other thing than the fact that you were not naturally born that way, yes, I'm going to stand at your side in the club, on the streets, anywhere else, on Washington doorsteps. Surely will the Washington Monument. We will be there together. I will march with you. I will be a part of the protest, but I will not stand here unless you belittle or degrade me as a woman in order to further your agenda.
Right. Right.
Because that is what it is. You're not coming for any other artist because let's be real, Aretha Franklin was not the only female artist
Speaking
talking
about
about how
her, right, her
she's feeling
femininity,
like
right.
a exactly. You came for a black woman for a song that was written, performed, and everything 55 years ago. 55 years ago. There are songs right now that are being produced that, to me, are triggering for the transgender community.
What do
You're
you
not speaking on those.
name one?
Don't ask me to name songs right now. You gotta make me look up shit. And I love her. Okay, I do. I love her because it just made me think of it. The fact that I said that in the same tone. Look at when I tell y'all, I try to keep my spirits under check.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. But they like to fuck with me every day because I said I didn't know anything, and they decided to pop a song in my head. I love Ariana Grande.
Okay.
She has a song talking um about feeling like being a woman. Make you believe that God is a woman.
Ariana Grande, isn't she a part of? Don't she have a? Don't she?
She is naturally born a woman.
She is, but she also
Right.
is a part of your community.
Just like
So
yes, just
they're not
like
gonna gun. They're
we're
not
going
gonna
to
gun for
stand
her.
there.
They're
But here's
not
the
going
thing:
to gun
Aretha
for
Franklin was
her.
also back in the '70s.
You froze.
She was the same LGBTQ, and they were rocking her like nobody's business.
Yeah, but again, like when I in the beginning of
Support. She's a supporter. She was
but
a supporter.
hold on, wait. Let me tie some things up. In the beginning of this, I said I am a woman and I am also black. You understand what I'm saying? So
My point.
and hold on, listen, Ariana Grande, however the hell you say her name, is she's not black. You understand what I'm saying? She falls more on like if she don't open her mouth, nobody will know who she is. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
But you're making my point. That's what I'm saying. They're not coming for others. They're just coming for and I'm feeling triggered because why are you coming for black women? Go after if you're gonna come for Aretha Franklin, a black woman song, go after all artists.
Mm-hmm.
Go after them all. But I don't see you talking about all artists. And again, it is not. I don't see too many black transgender women that I see coming after black artists, female artists
I
for
don't
songs like this.
see a lot of the black
Community.
community, period, as much as I see. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
This is no. It's not just a gender situation difference. It is always going to be a racial
mm-hmm,
difference.
mm-hmm,
It is always going to be a racial fight.
mm-hmm.
And now you're bringing the racial fight into the LGBTQ.
Not only are you bringing the racial fight, you're bringing a deceased person into the fight who can't even be like, this is what my song was about. We have to, go off of what we think it may. You understand what I'm saying? Unless she said it, in a previous
That's my thing.
video.
Like, she has not been that long past. She ain't been dead, gone, passed away that long ago.
Right.
This wasn't brought up before she passed. You weren't feeling these ways before this woman passed.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ma'am from Norwegian,
Who?
whatever.
I don't.
Because that's the article said Norway, right? It said Norway. Norwegian is Norway, right? Mr. Norwegian folk. I'm sorry, Miss Norwegian ma'am.
Let me see. I didn't even see that. Where you see that at?
You didn't see that? No. You need to go look at it again.
But anywho, I didn't see that.
Top of the article. Yeah, you even read it. What you mean?
I probably did, but yeah. Oh, okay. There, Norway. Norway is Norwegian. Yes, they are.
Yes.
Norway.
Right. This is another way y'all are bringing your racial privilege into a matter that does not need to be a race-based situation. Mm-hmm. Because like I said, this ain't my...
Because I don't think that was so-called. I don't think
this
that for me...
sisters.
Right.
But this ain't them.
Right, but I don't think that it was more... I don't think that they were trying... I think the agenda was a little bit more leaning towards race versus... You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
First of all, you're not you're not in this country. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who made a song in your country that was about praising a natural woman? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that was like go after them. Like, leave us the fuck alone over here.
Yeah, that's my point. Like, who over in your country has a song that is perpetuating the stereotype, the anti-trans stereotype? You're not coming for your own. You're coming for mine, and I got a problem with that.
Right, absolutely.
Because you're not going to try to attack a black woman because you want to claim you feel triggered for a song.
But I'm not. I'm even if it's people over here, right? That may feel that way.
That's my thing. Like, period. In general, it is always coming. This is always an attack on black women. It is always an attack on black women. Y'all are making us feel less than. Really? Because we the ones marching with you. Karen over there is the one that's talking shit. Meanwhile, Shaniqua over here saying about your fire razor. Come up the shot. Like, for real. What you mean? But then you gonna turn and tell me some. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Because Aretha Franklin put that. What Aretha got to do with this? Wait a minute. Aretha was here with me when she was here. She was standing by your side as well.
Right.
Don't come for your especially us Black women, because we got y'all back.
Yep, all across the world.
And then when it's time for us to need you to have our back, we always left out in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't do this. Don't come for us. We are trying to claim our own rights right now.
Right.
We are fighting for our own lives as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
We are fighting against our own men, other races,
Yep.
other religions.
Mm-hmm.
We have plenty enough to be fighting for that we don't need to bring any more racial dis disgraceful conversations into the mix. Like I don't want to keep having to have this conversation. I
Right.
want to have happy, positive conversations. I want to heal. How we grow and heal from shit like this. Like
Right.
where is the point where we're gonna see that this is not about transgender women versus natural born women? This is you trying to come for Black women.
Exactly. Yep.
For everything that we are, for everything that we do, we have suffered enough.
Yep. I
And we
agree.
are always the first line defense for everyone because we always got motherfuckers back.
Yep.
And all you do is step on ours. Can you please get the fuck off my back, please? I'm just saying, get off of it. It has taken enough beating. I got fibromyalgia. I can't deal with that shit. Can you back the hell up?
Exactly. Right.
Because my
Right.
son is, I'm a proud mother. I'm bisexual. My son is gay. My daughter is straight. She identifies as liking little boys. But she still loves us. She still supports us. And if a mofo has anything to say, it show is that little sister big brother syndrome, she be ready to go. They don't talk about her brother, don't talk about her mama. She don't care who they love. She's still supporting.
Right.
Don't come for your allies. Because when you left out there in the cold,
Yep.
because
Facts.
we tired of being left in the cold. We have been left in the cold way too long. That shit is over. I'm not about to pull my support for the LGBTQ community, for the transgender community, for the non-binary, for the gender fluid. I'm not pulling my support for any of them. I'm pulling my punch to be a little more lenient towards certain people, but you non-black folks that keep bringing up these situations and trying to make it seem like it's got something to do with gender, I'm
Right.
coming for you motherfuckers.
Right.
Because that's my problem. I got an issue with you with this.
Right.
This is not about being transgender. This is about you being racist.
I agree. I agree to I agree to that. But I also agree. I also feel I don't think you agree with this, but I also, again, I'm gonna state that I feel that what's trying to happen is we're trying to be us as women is they're trying to wash us out. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they trying to make it seem as though like, and that bothers me. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I don't say us as women. I say us as Black women. Because they ain't trying to wash out white women. They're sure as hell fucking not. Because they will defend them with their very lives. They're trying to wash out us as Black women.
well,
Black women. As if we have not gone through, like I said, enough bullshit.
right.
We get the least amount of defense, but we suffer the most.
Right.
It's it is a racial personal attack.
Right. I agree. I agree. All I could do at this point for me is just, like I said, I'm gonna love you regardless. You understand what I'm saying? But until I feel like, I gotta fight for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, if I feel attacked, And this right here,
Speak
I
on
feel
your,
attacked.
yeah, speak
You
on it.
understand what I'm saying? So it's like all bets are off. You know what I'm saying?
All
When it
right.
comes to that, I'm going to defend me. You get what I'm saying? So, but other than that, you know, like I said, love who you're going to love. You understand what I'm saying? Like, as a human being, I don't want to see nothing happen to you. You get what I'm saying? I like at the end of the day, if something was to happen to you and they showed, I'm gonna cry. You understand? Because
Right.
that's life. You understand what I'm
Life
saying?
matters to me. Like
Right.
human life matters to me for the
Exactly.
simple fact that I don't want to see anyone harmed. I don't want to see anyone in any type of situation where we're scared for their lives. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want that for anybody.
Right. But
So
that's
I'm
that's
here for my folks, but I need y'all to,
we need to get it
those that
together.
are not here for us, step your ass the fuck on back.
Right.
We are dealing with enough of that whole Roe versus Wade bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm
I'm
over
not
this.
even touching that right now. I'm not we running out of time. We running out of
But
time.
yeah, so that is our segment for today. Come next week though, we are talking on these school systems now versus then. Are they really teaching our kids anything worth talking about? Or are they spending way too much time at home? Because god damn, my kids got 2 days out of school for teacher workday.
Oh, my kids out of school, but I got
Halloween.
my point of view on that one too. But until next time, thank you for watching, everyone. Love you.
Thank you
Peace.
for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.